Hey everybody, Drake here at Muskoka Chrysler. Just want to talk about this Salt Dog sander that we have. I plowed a lot here. I'm also in sales. Anyways, this is a Salt Dog sander that we're using. Came in on trade from a contractor a few years ago, so we've been using it. There's your model number and your serial number. So what happened is the vibrator up in here blew, so we had to get a new one. So what you have to do is take these 4 bolts here, 1 and 2, and then 2 at the bottom off, and the whole vibrator will come off. Then you can take the bolts for the vibrator off because the nuts are back here. The top 2 you can get to, but the bottom 2 you can't. So inside of the sander itself, there's a steel plate with 4 bolts welded to a plate that come through, and that's these here. So when you undo these, they're not going to spin at all, so you're fine. So get these off. This whole bracket, this whole stainless bracket here comes off with the vibrator. And when it's off, then you can take these 4 of the vibrator off real fast, put the vibrator back onto this plate, and then slide the plate back over the studs here, put the nuts back on, and you're done. Plug it in, and away it goes. Now, it wasn't working. I couldn't get any hydro to it, so what had happened is that these wires here had bent back and forth from vibrating and actually broke off. And when you turn the switch on, there's no power coming back here. So after looking at some schematics, there's nothing that Snow Dog has that says that there's any fuses in line. But inside the controller, so right inside here, there's 4 little screws, 1, 2, and then 3 and 4 on the other side. Take this lid off, and inside of here, there's 140 amp fuse here. There's 2 30 amps here. And then there's 3 40 amps right here. When you take the cover off, the fuses are inside. So the 40 amp that was over here for the vibrator was blowing. So we pulled it out, put a new one in. These 2 fuses that were here were fine, and the 3 that were here were fine. So if you're confused at why it's not working and you don't have power coming on to the vibrator switch, it's because one of the fuses in here blew. There's nothing in line. There's no fuses in the back. It is inside the controller. The controller was $1,495 if I was to buy a new one. So don't be going and spending $1,400 if you don't have to. Take the cover off first if you have no power, and check the fuses. Okay. So anyways, that's on the Salt Dog sander. That's what happened to me today, but she's up and running now. Brand new fuse and brand new vibrator, and lot sanded, plowed, and ready to go. Thanks guys, take care.